trainees, they're very agile and they're strong to be up there. They're going to graduate from a program with a certificate that tells them that they can work anywhere as qualified linemen.
Linemen are a breed apart. There is no differential between gender, race, or color. The only way to be part of the gang is to do the job.
A hell of a good one.
Climbing, being on the top.
Willard Hester.
Gordon Moore.
Lindy Ushcheese.
Willard Hester.
Harry Earlis.
We usually go to a local school to learn, but the Waskia initiative is to bring the training program to the community. I heard about a lineman training program taking place in Waskaganish. The course that the students will take in Waskaganish is exactly the same training program that we offer in Lévis, and they graduate with the same diploma.
Dans le DEP, on sait que ça contient aussi un volet transport et un volet poste.
The training program includes 22 sections, including a section on power lines, substations, and telecommunications. The section on power lines includes learning how to climb the towers and practicing moving around securely. There is theory of practice. You learn theory from the books, but we practice in the field. For example, installing transformers, conductors, and hardware. The students have to know all the tools needed for power line construction and know how to operate the different cranes. This is all done within a framework for the student to learn and practice in the field on actual jobs with the contractors in the community. Eventually, the goal is for the students to find jobs here in the James Bay area or elsewhere. The opportunities for these students to find jobs is equal to any other graduated lineman.
Il y a des possibilités que ces gens-là se trouvent du travail aussi bien que n'importe qui d'autre qui sort avec son DEP. Les gens de Saint-Henri-de-Lévis sont venus nous visiter.
The Lévis school supervisors were pleasantly surprised when they came and saw how well the students had advanced in the program. They were very impressed with our program.
Agréable à voir et c'est vraiment positif dans ce sens-là.
C'est sûr que ces étudiants.
It is sure these students will graduate with a diploma and will be excellent linemen.
Parce qu'ils ont le
They have the dynamic to succeed because of a good course structure.
bon travail d'équipe, bien encadré, bien entendu.
Ici à Waskaganish, un avantage qu'on a au niveau de la
The
formation.
advantage here in Waskaganish is that we are working on a real job in the community, converting the distribution network from 4,000 to 25,000 volts.
De participer aux travaux et de voir du
It is the best way to learn.
donc de vraiment s'impliquer dans la vraie vie.
How can it be better than to learn how to work on a job in real life with real work and to feel the validation that can bring?
Valorisant pour eux autres.
Des programmes de même, c'est la clé du succès.
This kind of program is the key to success. Here we combine theory and practice in a real environment where the potential for danger is realized.
Où il y a du vrai danger potentiel, fait que tu as bien de l'attention de ces élèves-là.
Les gens ici, moi, je trouvais que
The quality of the people that participate in the training program is very high.
c'est ça qui est le fun. La
They are
formation
really receptive and open to learning.
impact sur la communauté. On regarde seulement là,
This course has a big impact on the community. For example, when the students worked on the posts, they were the talk of the town.
c'était nous autres qui étions en l'air.
At the end of the day, the students were recognized and appreciated for their work in the community.
Le soir au restaurant.
A real impact on the community.
Il y a d'autres qui étaient là en haut. Puis... Non, ça a un impact, c'est sûr.
And I think the reason why there's such camaraderie among the trainees is it's being done right here in the Cree community. Training is possible in the Cree community, and the whole community sees the trainees in their program, and I think that's why it's a success, because training is being done right in their village.
It is difficult to find people to work in the north. These students are from the community, and they are proud to learn a specialized job. Training apprentices here that live in the community will allow for the maintenance of all the work done in the James Bay. Apprentices trained in the community guarantees that there will be qualified workers for future projects in the James Bay region. We will really need them.
Pour nous, c'est une réussite. Donc, la collaboration,
the good collaboration and partnership between Waska Resources, the Lineman School in Lévis, and Hydro-Québec has resulted in great success for this project. And I would say, anytime, I would do it again.
N'importe quand, on est prêt à recommencer un projet de la sorte avec ce partenariat.
Une formation donnée de ce genre.
With the good results we have so far and the interest in these kinds of courses, we are sure to continue with many more programs like this one in the future.
L'intérêt qui est manifesté par différents intervenants du milieu.
C'est un métier qui est très courant.
It is a line of work that is very popular in the community. With all the new projects that will be coming into the area, it is certain that these guys will be called into work.
C'est certain que ces gens-là sont appelés à travailler sûrement à temps plein dans ce domaine-là.
Partnership gave Hydro-Québec the confidence that, the Cree parties with their non-native partner would be able to execute the work. So the fact that they completed the project is not just a success for the project itself, but it's also a success in the Cree Nation generally, because never again should we be told there's types of works that you people shouldn't be doing.
Personnellement, je crois sincèrement que si on veut réussir à faire des projets dans la communauté autochtone,
if we want to succeed in doing projects in the Cree community, we have to take into consideration the development of this community. One of the ways is to create jobs for Cree people to work. But in the construction business, being more specialized has its advantage. So training apprentices and learning on real projects allows them to select the right person for the right job.
Si on leur donne une chance de prendre les vrais apprentissages, si on fait une sélection, une bonne sélection au point de départ, on peut arriver à former des travailleurs qualifiés.
This project in particular demonstrates that the absolute key thing, or the most necessary thing, is the attitude and the openness of the people who are giving the training. This is a very difficult task. It's very challenging. It's easy for people to get discouraged. So you're talking about giving somebody confidence. You're talking about increasing their capacity. You're talking about challenging them. And this is a very personal thing. And if those people who are involved in the training are not willing to commit to a relationship, which was not the case in this project, which is why I think it was a big success. It really depends on the openness of the trainers, which couldn't be doubted in this case.
It has worked really well together, and it's been a success because we have been able to deliver a contract to the proponent on budget, and we have been able to give them a quality work that is just as superior as any other contractor in the province of Quebec. So we've been able to do what we wanted to do, and Arnaud has become a good partner for Waska.
Le succès des projets Waskaganish démontre que la recette, si je peux m'exprimer ainsi.
The success proven in Waskaganish is due to the recipe of good partnerships between the Cree people and Quebec companies.
Les entreprises québécoises peuvent être un succès. Et quand Hydro-Québec...
And when Hydro-Québec gets involved, it really helps.
C'est encore mieux. Et c'est ce qui s'est passé dans le cas de Wascarno à Waskaganish. Et j'espère...
I trust that we'll do more projects together.
Et on est certain qu'il va y avoir d'autres succès du même genre.
They've shown that they're capable of doing the work and capable of integrating the Cree workforce into the projects and, making an effort also to train our workers. And I think that's one of the things that these projects offer to our people is an opportunity to work. I know there are some mixed feelings in political wise or as a people that we're really close to nature and all that, but you know, at the same time, we have to look for employment. So we're kind of stuck in a situation where it's pretty tough. But I think Waska offers us a way to get the benefits out of these projects.
Waska Resources, when such a training program is involved, I think in the future it could be a lot easier if the proponent, in our case, we as the contractor, we very much alone had to go out and really push for the training program. I think in the future it'd be a lot easier if Niskamun Corporation, which is the entity responsible for the implementation of the Bumhunan Agreement and the Nadashtan Agreement and the agreements arising out of the EM1 development, Hydro Development Project, as well as the signatories, Hydro-Quebec or SCBJ, and the Cree Regional Authority Human Resources Department, or what is known as CHRD. If we could get together, and in this case we had to get together, and by working together we were able to show to people that training programs of this nature are possible and are achievable in a Cree community.
Le projet consistait essentiellement à bâtir un tronçon de ligne entre le nouveau poste 69-25.
The project mainly consisted of a conversion of a distribution line from Waskaganish Substation 6925, built by Hydro-Quebec, and to transform the electrical grid in the community, which was powered by a thermal power station, which was at 4,000 volts, and converted to 25,000 volts, which is the standard for electrical distribution with Hydro-Quebec. This would not have been possible without the help of the local community.
On ait des représentants de la communauté qui soient associés à la gestion.
It was essential that we had the local manpower working on this and to be involved in the management of the project. If we want to talk about the results of the partnership of Waska-Arnaud, TCI, Hydro-Quebec, and the community of Waskaganish, the central thermal station was closed 1 month ahead of schedule. Most of the apprentice workers will receive their lineman diplomas through this job and will have surpassed basic training, and everything was accomplished within a very harmonious relationship with the community of Waskaganish. This is a big success.
Si on regarde ça dans son ensemble, on peut dire que cette association tripartite-là est un véritable succès.
When you look at the statistics, the number of jobs that we have to create in the next decade, if we don't create these jobs, our communities and we as a people, we will just become a modern ghetto, and we will continue to manage our own poverty and look after our own welfare, and that's not the future of the Cree people. The future of the Cree people is self-sufficiency, and we can only achieve self-sufficiency through proper education, proper training, and creating and generating wealth in the North. This is the way to do it, and Waska Resources is making new inroads into making sure that happens.
On n'aurait pas pu penser travailler aussi longtemps.
To work this long within a community requires acceptance and communication between the workers and the local people. The collaboration of a Cree representative is essential.
One of the things that I hope this project puts an end to is the predetermination of the work that Crees can execute. When we look at this project, many resources came together, many different institutions came together to help the project become a reality, but at the end of the day, it is those people that were involved in the project, the trainees and the trainers. The success of this project is entirely due to them.
One of the goals that we have is to bring opportunity back to the North. The North has certain talents, and these talents are right here, but we have always been told that it cannot be done here. So my objective was to bring that opportunity here and to be able to share the wealth, share the opportunity, and to share the jobs that are available, and to make sure that that young people are qualified. Well, one of the successes of Waska is that we have proven that every Cree person is trainable, every Cree person is teachable, and every Cree person has an opportunity to take training. So in that sense, we've had great success with the local distribution network and the transmission line contract from Nemska substation to Waskaganish.
The project of Weska Resources in Waskaganish is actually a much larger success than just the project itself.
My first visit in Waskaganish was very agreeable, and I was surprised to see how good all the trainees were.
This is just a start that can be, further developed.
And together we're proving to everybody that the talents and the knowledge of Cree people and non-Cree people can be blended together into a partnership that is benefit on both sides.
Personally, I think this was a great experience. I hope to repeat it again with all our partners.